Peace and love, family. Peace and love. Greetings. I hope everyone is having a sublime unfoldment. I just wanted to come over here real talk, real quick. Like, suffering, pain, the way we suffer through life is a choice. You do not have to suffer through life. Okay? It's a choice. And I know things get complicated and things get tough. And I'm not saying that you'll never have a down moment. But what I'm saying is, don't choose to suffer when you don't have to choose it. Getting tired of life, being tired of things, being tired of whatever this lesson is you chose to come in. You chose to come in to do. It's a waste of time, sweetheart. I'm just being real. It's a waste of time to feel tired. And it is choosing to be a part of the suffer program. We do not have to suffer, survive. We don't have to live like that. Okay? It is a choice. You can choose to pick perspectives that love you back. And I mean literally, when the moment happens, when you're feeling the suffer and the pain and the disappointment and the frustration, it needs to be, or can be, you can choose to instead say, well, I'm grateful for this because, and let your higher self fill in the blank, because it's there for you. Everything is there to bless you, for you to see, for you to learn yourself, who you are and what you're creating. That's what this is all about. Learn what you're creating and bless your fucking life. Bless your life. Learn how to bless your own life. That is a part of self-love. And whenever you're choosing to feel tired, I'm not going to say that's not self-love. But what I am going to say is that you just don't have to. You don't have to. This is not a race. This is not. And yes, there is a point when we do leave the flesh body behind. But that does not mean it's a race, okay? It's not. It's just you and you. And you again. It's just you and you and you again. Everything you're seeing and experiencing, going through, is you. If you love you, can you love it? Can you love it? Can you at least appreciate it? And feeling tired, I get it. I'm a life path 11. And if you know what that means, you know. I just want to tell you, you don't have to choose the perspective that hurts when something happens. You can recognize yourself. You can step back and see what decisions you made and see how you could have done that differently. Yes, you can do that. And yes, that can hurt. There's forgiveness. But when you step back and you take it and say, okay, self, it's okay that we're going through this. I love you. And I'm going to get us. We're getting through this. We're going to move on like we have all the other times we have moved on. And we're going to continue to be in this life. And you know what? I'm going to choose to find ways to love it even more. Every moment that I'm not going through something that I need to be emotionally present for in an unpleasant moment, I'm going to choose to feel good. So this will automatically lift my vibration and attract less things that don't feel good. Okay? If something happens and you see what's happening, that is you saying, okay, I'm going to bless it. I'm going to bless it. I'm going to take a moment to see it. I'm going to take a moment to embrace it. And I'm going to hold it to my heart and I'm going to love it. I'm going to love this moment. I'm going to nurture the fuck out of this moment because it's going to make me that much more pleasant and happy in my life. Okay, and that's what I ultimately want. Regardless of whether the goal is money, is a relationship, is a accomplishment, or whatever it is you're walking towards. You still got to bless the road. You got to bless the road. You got to bless it. Because it's what's getting you there. It's the manifestation, and every moment is a manifestation of where you're going, where you say you're headed to, where you put your goal at, and this end result you're seeking. So bless it. And your feelings are your guides. Use them to bless you. Use them to say, okay, I love you, self. And even though I made this decision and I feel like I maybe low-key betrayed myself, I still appreciate it because I know that I can learn from this moment. And then I can even be teachable in this moment. I can learn how to know this issue that I keep running into so well that I could write a book on it. Just because it's came into my path, I want to know what's the dynamics of it in and out. Get scientific with that, John, if you need to. Okay, let yourself explore, like, how is this physically happening in my body? How is this feeling of discomfort? How is it showing up in me? And how is it that, okay, what is it doing for me going forward? How is this going to bless me going forward? Like, let's not take it from the angle that we didn't create it and we had no participation in what's happened, because we do have participation in what happens. So let's just be mindful, let's be mindful of that and give ourselves grace and not feel like we got to go to the pit of wallow every time something goes wrong. We don't have to do that. And you can actually release pain without crying sometimes. So, allow yourself to have different experiences. I just wanted to say that because I know I can't be the only person who has gone through this. And watching other people go through it is not fun, And I just wanted to really just give some perspective or opportunity to do something different. Pick a perspective that blesses you, because you can. And it will lessen your suffering. I'm not saying it's going to make all the pain go away instantly, but that release can be that much quicker because you're like, oh, okay, I see myself in that. Okay. And know that whatever it is that you are trying to become, that's already in you. So you can always just practice calling it up in your meditative, in your quiet moments. Practice calling that energy up and feeling it and bathing in that. Bathe in it. So anyway, that's my offering for the moment. I love y'all. I really do wish you the most harmonious unfoldment to the very beautiful, deep core of my existence. And for me too. All right, I'm out. I'm done for today.